So now we're going to learn another chord progression using the same 4 chords, but we're just going to mix things up a bit. It's a good idea to do some different chords so you're not just following the same format, and that you get to imprint new chord shapes or chord shapes in a new way. So the first chord shape we're going to have a look at today, or the only one we'll look at today, is the E for 2 bars, A for 2 bars, D for 2 bars, and then A for 2 bars. Pretty simple. The reason I'm doing 2 bars is if you're a complete beginner, you can strum along with the E for 1 bar and then take the next bar off, get ready to put the next shape on so that you're in time with what I'm doing. So that's the cool way to do 2 chords per bar. Now I'm going to do the rock strum to start with, same as before. Let's have a go at that. So the rock strum with the tick-tock. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go and check those videos out and you'll understand a lot more on what strum we're doing. Okay, 2, 3, and... A to D, back to A again, and then we start again. So if you're a beginner, you do this: E, 1 strum, and then hold in A, then get to the next chord, which is D, and then back to A, put your fingers on, and if you can. If you can't, there's no drummer, and then you're back to E again. Simple as that, 2 bars of each chord. You don't have to go that speed, you can slow it down a little bit, but just get that progression happening. Etc. And then back to start again, E. Pretty simple. So let's do that same progression now, so you've got another variety, the rock strum again, because they're slow rock strum I should say. There are 2 good strum techniques to use to make things really different. So let's have a listen to this strum first. So down, miss, down, down, up, down, miss, down, down, up. That's 1 bar. So let's do E for 2 bars. Then A. Then D. Holding that chord nice and strong, back to A. Then of course you're back to the start for the E again. You might notice a few little cool things here. The last down up strum of the entire progression, so it's the 2nd bar, the last down up, I actually lift my fingers off the chord while I'm still strumming, and they land again on the next chord, just on the beginning of the next chord. So if I give us an example from A, here's 1 bar, here's the 2nd bar now, and then last down up. Now I made it really loud then, so it was obvious. I strummed 2 strums of nothing before I actually landed on the A. So it sounded like this. Here it goes. Now you're listening for it, you can probably notice that, but initially you probably didn't notice that maybe. It's because it's quite subtle, but that's the way you get to another chord. You don't necessarily need to lightning fast change. You can take your fingers off, just make sure you land early. So leave early, land early, and you'll be fine. Just the same as getting anywhere. You want to get somewhere early, make sure you leave early. It's as simple as that. So E to A. And A. Where I said and was where my fingers lifted. And D, etc. So that should be some 2 really cool chord progressions in the last video and this video, just outlining some cool ways of doing those first few chords, and hope to see you soon.